So I was browsing the internet as I normally do, and I came across an interesting Kickstarter, a Paracord utility lanyard that can do multiple things, 4 in fact, but
what?
We can make this ourselves at home for cheaper. Here's how. Now look, I believe in free enterprise, and before you accuse me of punching down, this Kickstarter that I found has been fully funded and overfunded about 1,400%. So they're getting paid and they're making bank. And there are some redeeming qualities of that product that they're selling, but for what they're making, $30 is a bit much for some paracord and some hardware. And for the uninitiated, it might seem like a good deal.
But we are initiated, aren't we, Bruce?
Anyhow, as for the 4 uses, I'm going to get to that, so be sure to stick to the end of the video. We're going to need some paracord, of course, a carabiner or keyring. All of these have an opening and closing gate on them. And a couple of dog's noses. I mean cord locks. Anyhow, we're going to just pass our paracord ends through both of the cord locks. BT tubs, these are super simple to make. Did I mention that already? And for this first one, I'm going to attach our carabiner by using some Solomon knots. Now you can use other knots to attach the carabiner, like snake knots, but I'm going to stick with the classic of the Solomon knots. You can weave a larger or smaller section, it's up to you, just adjust the amount of paracord needed. Yet another reason for you to master the Solomon knot, or cobra knot, as we call it here in the paracord world. Stand by what I said, it's probably one of the most useful knots in this hobby when it comes to crafting paracord gadgets, accessories, straps, oh, and of course bracelets. Now after securing the carabiner, it's actually kind of done. But before we move on, I said I was going to show you some variations. So in the case you want to make an adjustable length version, here's what we do. For this one, I'm using the Night Eyes S-Beaner, and I'm going to secure the midpoint this time with a cat's paw knot. This is going to make it a bit fancier, but it's also more secure than just a plain old cow hitch. So that's done by passing a bite through the carabiner, then you move the running ends to the opposite side, pull them through, and after that, move the running ends back around to the opposite side again and pull them through for a second time. And then firm it up and you have your cat's paw knot. Cord locks go on like before, and these ones are a bit different. They're a bit more annoying to get on, so you might need a spike. But anyhow, get those little goobers on, and with the running ends this time, we're going to tie a couple of scaffold knots, which are just double overhand knots tied over another strand. Cross the opposing strands over, wrap the strand around the opposite cord once, then a second time making an X, then pass it through the 2 loops from the standing end side to the other. Repeat that a second time on the other side to make the adjustable section. Now, if you are in a situation where a lanyard can be a choking hazard, we can secure these knots with a breakaway knot, but that could possibly affect the performance of the lanyard, but we're going to get to that. The breakaway knot is very easily tied with the same double overhand knot done over the bite of the opposite strand. With a quick pull, it comes apart. So we've got our lanyards made.
But wait, there's more.
So what are the 4 functions this little paracord gadget can do? So first off, the super obvious, this works as a neck lanyard. You can use this for wearing an ID badge for work, or you could even use it to carry tools like a neck knife, or even a flashlight. You could even use it as something to hang your sunglasses on. The cord lock closer to the midpoint can also act as an adjuster for the length of the neck lanyard. Next up, this can be used as a water bottle carry handle. All you have to do is place the carabiner end over the bottle, cinch up the cord lock to secure, then connect the other end via the carabiner to form the top handle. Now we have a nice paracord carrying handle. Staying with the water bottle, if you want to use this as a water bottle sling and carry over the shoulder, we can do that too. Now you can carry it over one shoulder, and that works. Not the most secure, but you can always do it cross-body. Now if you do want to use it as an over-the-shoulder water bottle sling, I'd suggest making the adjustable version and extending the amount of paracord needed so that it fits your body comfortably, especially if you want to do the crossbody carry. It's not the most pleasant experience carrying a water bottle this way, to be honest, as the single strand isn't super comfy, but it does work. Also, as for the breakaway version, it can still hold the bottle securely, but if you shake it hard up and down or put downward force on it while holding the lanyard, the breakaway knot will of course slowly come apart, so just be aware of that. And the fourth use actually competes with the Canuck coat hanger that I invented a few weeks ago. We can use this lanyard as a jacket holder as well. You can just roll up your jacket. The lanyard goes around the jacket and whatever you're connecting it to, like my sling bag here in this case, and then just use the cord lock to cinch it down, and now the jacket is nice and secure. Those are the 4 uses of this utility lanyard. And again, of course, this was not my idea, but just something I was recreating I saw on Kickstarter for cheaper. I think it just goes to show you how useful paracord is when it comes to crafting usable things. And if you like useful paracord gadgets like this Canuck coat hanger that I created, you can check it out here.